Comrades, normally I would do a top-down view experience of the box art here, but we're reviewing the Baund dock. You see how big this box is? Well, this kit is just as massive. Okay, maybe not in size, but you get what I mean. It's time for After Report. What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of After Report, where today I'm reviewing probably one of the biggest kits I've had to build in a long time. I couldn't think of the word, sorry guys. But one of the biggest kits I've had to build in a while, and that is the HG Baund dock. Now this kit runs at about 60 bucks. I got it for a great deal, like half off around like one of the Black Friday sales that was going on around the internet, you know, the early Black Friday sales. And let's just say that I'm not disappointed by this. I got it for like half of what I would have paid for it. Just a beautiful kit, guys. It is really worth the money. I will say this though, it's going to be fun to display. It's just, guys, it is so different than anything else I've ever built before, and this is definitely, you know, reminiscent of anything from the Zeta series or the Double Zeta, because I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are a ton of things that look just different and out of this world and so alien compared to like our standard Universal Century kits. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the Baund dock, guys. First off, the build time. It took about roughly 3 hours with stops to build. But that's kind of a normal build process for any kind of just odd design, or, you know, different design than your normal standard grandpa build, or, you know, just a normal Gundam. Any Gundam with any kind of interesting design, or any kind of mobile suit with any kind of interesting design, is going to be just a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more tricky to work with some parts. And that being said, the design of this is probably one of the best designs for a kit. The build quality was really good to me. I didn't have a lot of problems with some of the parts. We got some of these. You can see the green here in the neck. Here, I'll bring that a little closer so you can see. But you got that green in the neck. That's actually rubber hose, guys. They include rubber hose in these little green hoses that you see here. So pretty flexible material here. That's really awesome. But yeah, the design and the kit build quality is by far some of the best that I've actually built from the Zeta line. The Zeta line really is some of the best kits that I've seen. Now, posability. Now let's talk about posability a little bit. So with posability, we do get some pretty interesting posing here with the legs, because the legs do have a feature that we will be talking about later on, which is that transformation effect that they have. We do get some pretty good posable parts here, including these amazing gripping claws. We get a movable thumb, which is something we don't get often in a kit like this. But we get a pretty good movable thumb there, as you can kind of see me playing around with. The head is posable as well as the mono eye. I really don't want to fight with that too much, and then we get these nice little antennae, which are posable to almost any degree. It kind of reminds me of a jackal in the design. Definitely got some influence there on the Egyptian side. We've got the arm here that poses, and the hand moves so well in that. And it's just a great posable kit. The torso moves pretty well, and that's actually kind of necessary for what we will be doing here later with that transformation. You've got several side skirts here that do move around and open up. You've got the back skirting here, which opens up as well. We've got several different rockets on the back here, which you can pose with and play with. So there's a whole lot of things you can do here. Even the feet have that amazing ability to transform into claws. Just something great about this kit that I truly love. You can see back here, you can almost see back here with that junk in the trunk. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the joints in the legs here, and I'll show that a little bit there. They are really well done joints. something you don't get a lot too often there in big suits where you have posability versus, you know, versus design. But really just a great design kit. Wow, okay, I lost an antenna there, but that's just an easy fix there. I will say there are some joints on this kit that, well, that might actually have put it back in place where it'll stay in place. And that's another cool thing about the antennas is you can kind of rotate them around to where you want them. They don't have to stay in that straightforward design. You can pose when posing this kit. You're gonna have a lot of fun. It's a very fun to pose kit. Again, that junk in the trunk does make it hard to pose it like I want to right now, but that's okay. Color palette, I love this 80s color palette look here that we got, the contrasting brights and darks, and just it's very, and I mean, I know these are Titans colors as well, so that's another cool thing. Accessories, we do get several accessories that come into play, including this cannon here that's going to be attached to the mobile armor mode. We do get a nice gun here. The blaster is actually really good. I did have to glue this piece on because it's super loose on there. It's glued in place now. We've got a wonderful extra hand attachment here that works well with that. And then we also have this massive beam saber. Just really impressive, guys. To show you how massive it is, that's a standard TV remote, guys, and it literally takes up most of the TV remote with just a little bit left over. So again, great design, not many accessories, but there is one other accessory which I have not put together, and that is the stand. They give us a stand for this kit because of that mobile armor mode. They also give us a stand adapter as well, so we can put this onto the kit. They give you good instructions on how to put that onto the kit. But guys, that's really one of the more amazing things about the Baund dock. Now, coming up, we have the transformation mode, which is, I've never done this transformation, so I will be starting on that here soon. First thing we need to do is we need to take our hand off, and then we need to, looks like, fold the hand up here. Second thing we need to do is, I'm trying to read the instructions here, is basically just, I guess, pull this up, rotate the suit sideways, and then we're going to insert the arm. I'll try to insert the arm. That's going to be that's making me a little unsteady there, but we're going to try to insert that arm in there, and then fold these up. Okay, you insert the arm. It's a little confusing in the instructions there, but I'm learning how to do this as we go along, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll rotate this up. Rotate that up all the way. There we go. And then that's going to go on, go together like that. Okay. It's a little confusing for me, I will say that. I'm looking at the instructions here, and they are a little bit different than what I'm currently understanding here, so hold here. Maybe like that, and then just rotate that way. Looks like it's definitely a little different than what I was thinking it would be. So then that goes there. Stick that up. Fold this. Okay. I think I see what I need to do. Again, I'm a little confused by the description, or not the description, but the instructions here. They're not super simple to follow. I mean, they're simple to follow, but they're not like... I don't know if I'm following correctly, if that makes sense. Then we turn this head like this. All three of the jets kick out. We turn the head like that, I guess. And if I did this... Okay, nope, I didn't do this right. So that's got to go out. Okay, so I may not be able to perform this transformation right away, but we will continue to play with it until we figure it out. Huh. We kick the jets out. And then... We've almost got... I think I've almost got it, as a matter of fact, but I don't know. I don't know yet. Alright, I'm going to pull this closer to me real quick just to see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, that needs to come forward. Yeah, they don't quite give you the... Okay, that arm goes in like that. Again, I don't think I'm doing something right here, but we'll figure that out here in a moment. We will definitely figure that out in a moment. Alright. That should have tucked in. I don't think I've got something positioned right here. Because that head's just not tucking in like it's supposed to. Again, with transforming kits, I usually have the worst time trying to get it figured out right. Oh, that arm came completely off. You know what? I'll transform it and then I'll show it to you. Okay, so I tried to get this thing to look just like the picture does with the transformation to mobile armor mode, and I'm struggling a little bit with trying to get the torso to kind of lay flat. I don't know whether I've got it positioned wrong or what, but here it is in mobile armor mode, and I'm gonna hold the head down just so you can see. That head is a little springy, so it's not gonna stay completely flat on there. I guess I need to kind of like play around with it a little more just to figure it out. But in mobile armor mode, I mean, we get some pretty cool little features here. Like the arms are completely posable to a degree. You can kind of bend them outwards, push them inwards, you know, just everything like that. But the transformation literally took me a while. I had to end up taking the antenna off the head here because they keep popping off as I'm sitting there putting it together. It could be just me not following the instructions perfectly. But here it is, guys. This is the Baund dock in its mobile armor mode. Just, it's a fun kit. I will say that. The transformation, I feel, could be done a little better. There could be something, you know, I'm just not doing right. Or because I've always had a hard time with transforming kits, trying to get them to go just right, but it's not, I feel like that arm is just a little stiff, and so it doesn't give enough leeway, and I wish they'd had an extra bending joint in there to kind of give me that, you know, that full bend that I'm looking for there, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. But it does give me the ability to use the mobile armor's shield head combo there, which I'm trying to keep it on the screen, but like I said, massive kit, so it's hard for me to kind of focus on describing it and monitoring what's going on. But there it is in transformation, and it's mobile armor mode. So, and again, that stand is going to come in handy when putting it up on there and showing it off. But yes, so that's the Baund dock, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, comrades, that's it for today's After Report. Remember, you can catch Gunpla Hangar every Sunday night at 8 p.m. unless otherwise stated. Check that community tab to make sure you're catching it at the right time. But, guys, that's it. This was the Baund dock. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the review. If you did like it, please leave a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that like button, guys, because that really helps me understand what you like, what you don't like. Kind of gives me an idea what I need to work on. Also, make sure y'all comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you noticed anything I did wrong with the transformation there, because I could always use pointers. Make sure y'all subscribe as well. That way you can stay tuned to anything Gunpla or gaming related. Again, the channel is a Gunpla and gaming channel, so subscribe if you enjoy that kind of stuff. Also, check out my merch shop, guys. Snag you some KBG merch to help support the channel so I can buy some interesting kits like the Baund dock. But, yeah, definitely do that. Also, check out my wonderful sponsor, Dubby. Dubby makes an amazing energy drink that just leaves you feeling focused. You don't get the jitters from it. It's 0 sugar and 0 calories. So for those of you on certain diets that kind of require you to, cut that intake of sugar or kind of help you cut your calories, it's a great energy drink for that. They have some amazing flavors, and guys, I use it during every build and every gaming session that I do. It really does help me stay focused. But guys, I'm telling you right now, you can save some money right now. It's the holiday season. Make sure you're saving some money so you can buy those awesome presents, or you can buy this. You can buy someone a carton of Dubby with a 10% off discount by using my coupon code Kouldbayne for 10% off. Again, that is Kouldbayne for 10% off any purchase of Dubby. One more time, it's Kouldbayne, guys. That's it right there. But anyway, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Much love, and das vidanya.